Before you accept a proposal, I want you to consider these three facts, these three things. There are some women that have actually gone into bad marriage as a result of incompatibility and their inability to pay attention to red signs. If you are unable to see these things or to take cognizance of these very things, they may become matters arising. As a matter of fact, somebody said, those things that you think do not matter may become the matters arising when you eventually go into that marriage. So, number one thing I would like you to take cognizance of is if the man that is proposing to you is responsible. There are many men that would never be responsible. Forgive me to say that, but not every man are responsible. When you get married to a man that will not be responsible in marriage, that marriage will not be successful and that you will not enjoy that marriage. I once met, in fact, I have been meeting many women that married irresponsible men that are not ready to become responsible to them and their children, that will not be ready to accept the responsibilities that comes with marriage and the burden of family life. If you marry a kind of man that is not ready to accept the responsibility that comes with marriage and family life, you are going to become a complainer. You are going to continue to complain and murmur in that kind of marriage. So the second thing you also look out for is this man that is actually coming that I should marry him, will I be ready to submit? Because one of the virtues of a woman that will lead a good marriage is submission. So if you cannot submit to the authority of a man, I would like you not to accept that man's proposal, because submission is the recognition of a man's authority. It is your willingness to put your head down to respect that man. But if you cannot respect a man in the home, you are not ready to submit yourself to the authority of a man, it is wrong for you to accept the proposal of that man. And you, as a man that is watching this video, if a woman is not submissive, if a woman does not respect you, don't go ahead to propose to her, because that marriage is already in shambles before the beginning. It is like knowing fully well that your marriage is not going to work and you go ahead into that marriage. There is no man that will be able to condone with a woman that will not be ready to submit to his authority. Thirdly, is that man the will of God for your life? There are many women that believe that men are scarce, and because of that, they are ready to jump in to any bandwagon, into the basket of any man that comes, believing that men are few, and since they have gotten this one, they will be ready to go with him. Let me tell you, there is always a will of God for your life. There is always a man that God has actually made for a woman. Though I do not believe the fact that there is one man that is meant for you, but God can design a man for you. For every woman, there is always a will of God for you. It is not possible for you to be suitable to all the men that are in the street. Yes, there are 1001 bachelors that you can marry, but are those people the will of God for you? It is error. It is an error for you to go ahead into marriage without considering the will of God for your life. The best person to marry is the will of God for your life. And when you take cognizance of these three things and work with them, you see that your marriage will excel. God bless you. Please don't leave this channel if you have not subscribed. Subscribe to this channel and God bless you. Amen. See you next.